everything is a frame. Every single thing is a frame. If you think of even the ideal way to live your life, says who? It's just a frame. Who says, and this is the traditional way, it's like, okay, everyone, you better, if you want a successful life, do you want to know the rules? Do you? You better go to school and get really good grades in school. Then you better go to a really good college, okay? Get really good grades in college, graduate, and then get a really good job, and then find a partner, okay? Get married, get a promotion, start having kids, and this should all be done before you're 30. Not after, you losers. Before you're 30. Then get another promotion, have some more kids, buy a house. You better have a house before you're 30. Losers, or else. Then you get a house, and then you get another promotion, and then you get a better car and a better house, and you improve your backyard and your Porsche, and you get some nice furniture, and then you retire, and then you die. And then you won. And people compare themselves to this standard, where you might have heard this. It's like, what, you're 30 and you don't have a partner? What's wrong with you? You don't have a house? What, you're doing that for work? You don't have kids? What? And you're like, well, says who? Who says that that is the optimal way of living? Is that what people said like 200 years ago? 30 and no house, loser. No, it's all frames. And your journey is unique to you. There's no universal cookie cutter like journey. It's like, do you fit into the cookie cutter? If not, you're an outcast, loser. It's like, says who? Who says that? And the same with even success. It's like, you need to make X amount of money. Says who? You need to look this way. Says who? You need to do this. You need to act like this. Says who? When you realize everything is a frame, then you get to choose. It's like, okay, if everything's a frame, instead of betraying me to fit into all these frames, what's authentic to me? And instead of view it to at a more simplified level, it's instead of trying to join everyone else's party, what about creating my own party, inviting people to that? What about, hey, it's like, oh, you're not married at 30? It's like, yeah, so that's me. But what? But the society says, fuck society. I'm the goal. I live in my frame. It's living life through your own eyes versus others.
Now, before things start getting intense here, if you're looking to go through a similar process yourself and receive direct feedback from me personally, no matter where you find yourself in the world, then click the link below this video right now and apply for online coaching. This is my signature program, so click the link and I'll see you in there.
Any questions just in general? Like you're here, like pick my mind on whatever you want. Yeah.
How do you get to the place like where you're good with yourself the way you are now if you carry so much shame?
Shame?
Yes.
Around what?
The past.
Like? Give me a snippet. Give me a teaser. Give me an appetizer of your shame.
I mean, I'm sober, but I'm an alcoholic. So like, there's stuff from my past that I feel a lot of shame around.
Okay.
Just like what I put family and friends through and my behavior at the time, and I just carry it with me all the time.
Well, I'd say a few things. One, everyone has shame over who they are in the past. Every single person. Of course it varies, but everyone has that. Is there anything you can do right now to change the past? No. Whining about it, feeling sorry about it, hating yourself for it will not change it. It's like complaining about the rules of a game. Why? Why is Uno like this? This is how it is. Why is the past? Fuck, why did I do that? It's how it is. You can whine and bitch and cry to the world and cry to life and the universe or God. Your past is the past and nothing will ever change it. 2, rewind time, you would do the exact same thing again and again. Do not ever dare think, I should have known better, because you didn't. This is important for all of you. We always pick at any point in time what we think is the best option for us. Then there's that expression, right? Hindsight's 20/20. After the fact, like you do it, you're like, oh fuck, there's more info. I picked the wrong way. Like now you're like, oh my friends, oh fuck, why did I do that? Younger you didn't know that. So you can't judge younger you with current you's perspective because she didn't have that. And 2, you'll sometimes pick things where you know it's not a good choice. Like maybe you knew consciously, this is putting my family and friends through terrible times. But from your perspective, it was still the best option at the time. Meaning there's never a single point where you don't pick what the best option is. But here's where it gets nuanced. If I asked all of you right now, do you want to cut your finger off or your arm off? Pick. Finger or arm?
Finger.
Everyone says finger? Okay. The finger tends to be the self-destructive action we take if we're aware of it. It could be like smoking the cigarette. Do you all know it'll kill you? Yeah. But that's the finger. What's the arm it's perhaps saving you from? If I can't feel this, I gotta smoke. Oh, I can't deal with this. Okay, I'm screwing over my friends and family. But it's still the finger to avoid what you think is a greater pain. So you're always picking the best option. So you can't hate yourself for that. And then two, it's instead of trying to escape it or rationalize it, integrate it. That's me. Hey, here's me. I learned from it. I would also write a redo if you haven't done that yet. Meaning if you were to project current you back then, have you learned the lesson? Would you do things differently? Write it down. That communicates it. And then what more do you want from yourself? And don't expect a perfect path in life. No one has it. I've not had a perfect path at all. But it doesn't mean your future is destined to be that. In reality, it's the crazier your past or the more adverse and insane your past is, the more lessons you should have. And ideally, the better chances your future life of success is. Like it should be easier for you to succeed in life than someone who just played it safe in the middle because you went on the extreme, assuming you extract the lessons. So don't think going to the extreme means my life is fucked. Going to the extreme and now you're back means you have an unfair advantage. Go fucking crush it. Use those lessons. And then if anyone asks, be like, yeah, that's me. And if there's any, like you said, shame around it, then it's deep inner work and letting go. But your past doesn't determine your future. And the thing too is the only person who cares that much about your past, you, no one else.
How do you get over like a fear of rejection or like a lingering belief that you're not good enough for another person?
Love rejection. Fall in love with it. It's a fact of life. If you don't get rejected, you're being fake. The problem with rejection is we don't like it because we make it mean something about our worth as opposed to its simple non-compatibility. Right? Like, what's your favorite movie?
Mine? Dune Part 1.
Dune Part 1? It's not my favorite movie. I reject your favorite movie. Do you feel diminished? I rejected it. Fuck Dune Part 1.
Fuck you. No.
You're like, here we go. No, it's like, no, you don't, because it's like, oh, it doesn't mean that, it doesn't devalidate it. It doesn't mean like Dune Part 1 sucks. It just means it's not mine. Same with you as a person. If someone's like, hey, no, thank you. It doesn't diminish you the same way my opinion is like if Dune doesn't diminish Dune, it just means we're not a match. So the thing is, we try to approach people saying, do you like me? No. 0 out of 1. Do you like me? No. 0 out of 2. Do you like me? 1 out of 3. And we try to find ourselves in others versus, are we a match? 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 Same with Dune. It's like, do you like Dune Part 1? 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 And eventually you'll find the person's like, yeah. And that's the thing. It's like, it doesn't matter if it's 20 no, and the 21st is like, yeah, that's still a win. But once your ego gets in mind, it like takes over. It's like, you're just a 0 out of 20 loser. No. And another way of viewing it is like, say you have a deck of cards. Everyone's given a card, you're trying to find your other match. Now what that also means is you're going to go through way more rejection, people who don't have your card, than people who do. So embrace it. Think about it like this. If you have a deck of cards and say you're given like the 7 of hearts and you have to go through the whole deck, all of these people, anyone else have the 7 of hearts? How are you going to, what's the fastest way to find someone? Go to as many people as possible, as fast as possible. Do you have the 7? 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 And get rejected as fast as possible. And then you'll find someone who's like, yes. But what that also means is rejection is a must. You can't avoid it. Now, simplifying it even more, let's just say to find your card, you have to go through 10 rejections. Hypothetically. It's way more, don't worry. But let's just say it's 10. What people do is they try to spread those 10 rejections over years because they try to avoid them. Oh, I got rejected. Oh, and then they hold back and they isolate. A year later, oh, I got number 2. And they just delay this over years versus if it's going to be 10 no matter what, why not get it done fast? Why not get it done in a week? Bang, 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 and then find the card. So don't avoid rejection, lean into it. Get it done fast. You can't avoid it. And don't try to delay necessary rejection. People try to do this throwing money at a situation. Like, what about the money? Do you like nice dinners? But it's like, yeah, but then you're delaying the inevitable. Don't. Or the same with how you hide your card. I'm an 8 of hearts, actually, not a 7. Do you like me? I'm people-pleasing. No, just get it done. How are you trying to seek significance in life? There's that saying, right? If a tree falls in a forest and no one's around, does it even make a sound? Have you all heard this? Yeah. This is the biggest thing that ran me for years, by the way. It's, if no one sees me or acknowledges my existence, do I even exist? And I would try to chase that through validation. And it didn't even have to be positive. It could be negative validation, but I wanted impact. It's like, do you see me? Do you experience me? Am I alive? Do I matter? And the way that you'll chase significance could be in many ways. It could be through being the hero and getting validation. It could be through being the biggest victim of all time. It could be in many ways. But we're all trying to chase this. And the biggest one is, you don't have to be seen. You matter just because you are. What if you were to stop chasing this invisible, imaginary finish line and you just placed it behind you? What if you're good enough as you are? And for any of you who are parents, assuming you love your kids, it's easier for you. Like for both of you, it should be easier, meaning, do you love your kids regardless? Yeah. Why don't you apply that same thing, which you probably already do, but why don't you apply that to you? It's like, well, why do I love my kids? Is it for like how many Instagram followers they have? How much money they have? It's like, no, I just love them because of who they are. Do I love myself for who I am? Well, no, Julien, you need more success, more followers, more money, more travel, more experience, more posts, more friends. It's like, no. Sure, go for that, but that's not a requirement towards self-love. Let's not turn these goals into barriers. Same with looks. Would you love your kids less if they look differently? No, it's your kids. Same here, it doesn't matter what you look like. You already won, you already passed that fucking finish line. Live, don't justify your existence. And then think, who am I trying to justify my existence to, and in what way? Am I worshiping the false god of approval, the false god of money, of relationships, of control? What is it? And screw it. And then think about all those movies too where you reach and they lived happily ever after. Do you all like that? Disney 101? There is no happily ever after.
It's just such a radical idea what you're saying.
It is.
Embrace that because that's what we all, like have studied Buddhism and tried to wrap myself around the idea of non-striving. I'm like, what? Who am I? All the things that you are been talking about. That's why I resonate so much with your work. And I'm just like,
nice.
Exactly what you're saying is just being is enough. But wait, but how am I different from you? Like, we have the same value, and like animals too, and things bigger and smaller, and the way our society is structured, that is not what we are sold. So then we get lost.
I mean, I love that. It's two things. It's one, realizing that what we're chasing. So I'll give you a few answers. One is realizing that what we're chasing is a fantasy, meaning there's no, and they lived happily ever after. They're just in the movies. That's the fade to black. The joke bit I have when it comes to this is if you've seen The Little Mermaid, right? It's like they sail off and there's the rainbow and she kisses the Prince Eric and they lived happily ever after. But what happens the next day? Right? They wake up on that boat and they're like, well, now what? Now we're married. Oh, fuck. Okay. And then who does the dishes? And they start arguing. And then fucking he cheats on her with Ariel's sister and they fight. Life keeps lifing. It lifes forever. So the key here is picture whatever for you that happily ever after is and imagine you passed it, but you're still alive. It's the same with, well, if I'm good enough and I love myself, why would I do anything? Because you're alive. What's the assumption? It's like, okay, I'm good enough. Fuck, X amount of more years till I die. Oh, am I dead yet? Oh, I'm good enough, right? It's like, no, it's more so like realizing that good enough is not a destination, it's the starting point. That's it.
Now, what you just watched here is just a small piece of a larger system and process. So what you want to do now is click this video here to see exactly what I'm talking about and how it all fits together.